Babe of the day. Babe of the day. Abbe Lane. She pushed the boundaries of sexiness in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. Audiences loved it, but she could only get away with so much on network television. Abbe liked to wear sexy, revealing outfits, and she made suggestive comments. Even now, what Abbe Lane did would be considered hot stuff. On top of it all, she actually was a good singer. In 1952, she married bandleader Xavier Cugat. He had a career before her, but Abbe Lane definitely took his popularity into the stratosphere. No other bandleader had anything quite like her. Although they played Latin and rumba music, that's not the only material Abbe could sing. Her marriage to Cugat didn't last, and by 1964 they were divorced. Fortunately for Abbe, it didn't hurt her career, and she worked heavily into the early 1980s. Besides singing, she also had a respectable acting career. Contrary to what a lot of people may think, she didn't just come out of nowhere and latch onto Xavier and get fame and fortune and all this. She had a career before she married Cugat in 1952. Since the 1940s, she was an established Broadway actress. Then she had success in Europe. She had her own TV show in Europe, and she did films. So she was around. She was primarily known as an actress. But, you know, of course, with Xavier, she became even better known, being a singer and dancer, and she earned her reputation. She was quite the thing that he needed. I always find it funny, if you ever see episodes of the I Love Lucy TV show, and Ricky Ricardo, it seems like his chief rival is Xavier Cugat. Every time somebody mentions his name, he just loses his stuff. Just like, gets him to agree to anything, and the reason would be is because of Abbe Lane. Nobody else had anything like her, no other big band leader. She did wear the most revealing, interesting outfits here. This is one of the more conservative numbers that she wears. And she actually was a good singer. She had one song that she liked, that she sang that I really liked, was Too Marvelous for Words. And well, she was quite good. And nobody could wiggle and jiggle quite like her. She even had to tone that down for various performances, you know. But if you really see her where she really cuts loose, there's nobody that could wiggle and jiggle like she did. That could dance, that could move like that. Of course, sometimes because of 1950s and 60s standards, she had to be a little bit more subdued. But even nowadays, what she did would really be considered, you know, sexy. And she just wore a lot of nice dresses. And still surprisingly tasteful. It was nothing really trashy or overboard. I mean, she did an episode of the Jackie Gleason show, and the kind of dress that she was going to wear, I don't know exactly what this dress was supposed to look like, but it was enough where they actually had to tell her to change it because it says, that's too much. So she liked to be frisky, but fortunately, you know, that wasn't her whole act. It just means like that wasn't all that she could do. That was just a part of it. And she got a reputation for being a scorcher, you know, on stage. But, you know, after she divorced Cugat, she married only one more time, and that lasted until her second husband's death, you know, many, many years later. So she wasn't a floozy by any means. And she had a career, a significant career of her own after Cugat. And then, of course, you know, after Abbe Lane left, he got Charo. And that's a whole nother thing. Charo is not Abbe Lane. Not picking on Charo, not making any comments. I'm just saying that the two are extremely different. He liked him young. Xavier was over 30 years older than Abbe. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tribute video to Abbe Lane. If you didn't know about her before, now you do. check out her music, discover her, see her movies. Take it upon yourself to find out more about this, very interesting performer. Thank you very much.